significant political and ideological imbalance among Yale faculty. Lauren Noble, founder and executive director of Buckley Institute, said in a statement, Yale has committed repeatedly over decades to fostering an environment conducive to open debate and discussion, but has all but excluded diversity of opinion. Such a dramatic ideological chasm between the Yale campus and the country, it's not hard to see why trust for higher education is so low. It found that nearly 83% of faculty are registered Democrats. Damn. Primarily support Democratic candidates. More than 15% identify as independent. Ready? Only 3% of faculty is Republicans.
Probably secretly, too.
Oh, my God. By the way, those three are about to get killed. Most notably, 27 out of 43 undergrad departments have zero registered Republicans on their faculty. The report also pointed to Yale's Woodward report, which defines the university's principle on free speech and academic openness. Holy moly. This is ridiculous. Brandon, your thoughts on this?
They were all so liberal, and I didn't even realize it until the election. It was like how the mainstream media got activated and became like vicious about it. That's how my professors became, and that, like, you know, as a byproduct, most of the class was like that. And I literally had to write things in a way where I sounded liberal to not get a bad grade.
What percentage of your classmates and professors were liberal?
I think like probably 95%.
Of classmates and professors were liberal?
Professors, I'd never met a conservative professor at my school. Classmates, 95% liberal.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I literally had to write papers that were like anti-Trump to like get a good grade because my professors were just viciously against them. And, you know, it's like they were from the deep state. But I think the reason that Democrats gravitate towards academia, or that they end up being Democrats if they're in academia, is because there's no real merit required to being a college professor with tenure. It's like, it's one thing if you go from being a professional in an industry to being a college professor afterwards, but if you start off as a college professor and you're there for 20 years, you're not really graded on anything. You're not really like held accountable for the results of what you produce, and that's like a very liberal mindset to not have to be like accountable for what you produce.
Through the free exchange of ideas in a community that is ethical, independent, and diverse. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, they should change that and say, achieving this through the free exchange of ideas only from the liberal side, and 3% being Republicans, and making sure oust any Republican students and professors at Yale University. That should be it.
To pretend like this is not just a woke training ground of the LGBTQIA plus phenomenon and the pro-Palestine movement and the socialist Marxist indoctrination of our kids, you just be turning a blind eye to exactly what's going on here. The more expensive and elite of a university, the more likely there was a pro-Palestine encampment.